I'm here at the Central Manpower Base, where young men undergo their medical checkups ahead of their enlistment to national service. It was announced that the medical classification system will be refreshed.
The pre-enlistment journey starts with a consultation with an SAF medical officer.
They'll be required to fill out a medical declaration form. This medical declaration form will include a list of questions, including if the pre-enlistee has had any previous injuries, previously known medical conditions. Our medical officer will review this declaration form, perform a clinical interview as well as a physical examination based on what the pre-enlistee has declared. If the pre-enlistee is deemed to be suitable, they will then be referred for functional testing with our physiotherapist colleagues.
Any difficulties when you're sitting cross-legged on the floor?
Before the functional test, pre-enlistees would first have a short consultation with a physiotherapist. The tests differ according to the medical condition that the pre-enlistees report and are designed to assess functional abilities.
There are 5 stations in any conditions that we are testing. The 5 stations usually consist of first, the functional movement screening, really to look at alignment, to see whether you've got any risk of having injuries over there. First one is actually dip squat. Then the next one you do is actually the hurdle step, really to test your hip movement, your knee movement, and whether you adjusted it. The inline lunge, really the one that you're trying to stabilize yourself and going downwards. And then we test your trunk stability, looking at your core. Trunk has 2 components. One is actually just the trunk stability when you push up one time. The other one is rotational stability when I get you to touch, which you completely can't do.
You see that we need a bit of core work here. Okay.
Then next, we actually check the range of motion to see whether there's actually good range of the joint. Then next, he did the Y balance to test the stability of the ankle. Next one we will do is actually strength testing, which we get them to do power hops. We get them to jump and land to actually see the strength and power to mimic things that you may potentially do in basic military training.
While left with just a sweat-stained t-shirt after the test, the results will usually be handed to a medical officer to aid in the assessment of the servicemen's medical classification. The refreshed system applies to servicemen enlisting from October 2027.